The Solo Vault is a compact solo-based design with a number of features: a two-way accessible conditional roof bunker entrance, 2 main loot rooms as well as 2 secondary loot rooms, a built-in manual door camping trap, and the option to add a second bag for a duo partner, a starter's main build style, and compact item placement to maximise your storage. The Solo Vault will take over 27 rockets for the main loot, taking the most efficient path, and more for your secondary loot rooms. This can be increased quite easily by adding more honeycomb, but we'll keep to the cheapest version for this video. First, we have all of the items within the base. We have 2 sleeping bags, 7 furnaces, and 7 campfires. We then have your tier 3 workbench, tool cupboard, and research table, followed by 13 large boxes and 14 small boxes. For base defense, we have an optional auto turret and many shotgun traps. Just before we get into the tour, for any of you interested in joining my Discord, you can find the link below. We're starting to make it more active for sharing ideas and discussing concepts, and we're aiming to host weekly giveaways like this one for the upcoming future. Heading over to the base, we have a single sheet door to get in and out, followed by a window to check for door campers. Here we can reach the garage door outside, which can be used to open the manual trap, which opens the pod outside where we're housing a drop box, your research table, and the traps. Continuing into the base, we have an optional ladder hatch for additional security, followed by more windows for seeing outside. You can use the space here for more furnaces if you wish, however we also have 3 inside the honeycomb here. Into this part of the base we also have access to the 2-way conditional roof bunker, as well as the 2 secondary loot rooms, 1 below and 1 above the bunker. Placing a roof here allows access via this door. Into the core of the base we then have your 2 primary loot rooms, your sleeping bags, more furnaces, and of course your TC in a central position. To build the starter base, you want to place a lowered triangle followed by a higher triangle on one side and higher squares on the other 2 sides. Add your walls and roofs and stick a door on before placing your TC in this triangle here with a furnace. Add 3 furnaces into the gap here and kit out your loot rooms however you'd like. This part covers some important upgrades you may want to make as soon as possible, but are not essential until a later stage, such as upgrading to high quality metal, adding garage doors, and upgrading your workbench, and mixing up your storage space. For this part, we're going to build the bunker onto the base. Place foundations around like this to avoid issues placing roofs later, and then add the walls where I show. This stage is important, so watch this a few times before building the base, and please watch the videos covering the bunker that I've linked in the description. You then want to build an entrance out from the top to ensure you're safe whilst using the bunker. This will be expanded later, however for now this will be fine. Add a ladder hatch here when you can, but you can also use a furnace as the jump up instead. For this part we'll just be filling in deployables and I'll be showing recommended changes to the layout of the base. As always of course, just kit out the base however you'd like, these are only suggestions. For part 5 we'll be adding a layer of honeycomb to the base. I've sped this up to 200% as it's only placing walls and roofs, but you can slow this down using YouTube settings if you need. This is what the base should look like from above once this part's done. For part 6 we're going to build out our entrance and add some base defense here, as well as visibility outside. For your front door you can use a single or double door, but I'd personally recommend using a single sheet door, otherwise the manual trap will not work. Add your research table and a drop box in here along with some traps. Then add your windows to all of these window frames, add your furnaces here and finally the ladder hatch if you wish.